All right, so day 5. Yes, okay, day 5 of 100 Days of Happiness. And day 5 finds me walking backwards on a road because the sun is behind me, and either I have some light on me or nothing gets seen. And happiness is green fields. Actually, that's really what makes me happy. Every time I walk on this path, on this road, I always stop and I photograph the green grass because it's beautiful and tall and really green. Like somebody's gonna eat that grass and be so happy. Some lucky horse or sheep, or somebody's going to juice it and be really happy. So today's happiness exploration for me has to do not about green grass, but more about freedom and what it means to be free. I don't know, for me, freedom comes with a lot of responsibility. In other words, freedom is not so free. So, having lots of choices is really an important component of freedom. If you are free and you've got no choice, I don't know. There's no way to exercise your freedom. Does that even make sense? Oh my God, I think I just stumped myself. I don't know. I think I need some input on this because on one hand, now that I'm in a position of having made a decision about where I want to be and knowing very, very clearly about what I want to get accomplished this year, I feel all of a sudden very free. But last year, when I didn't know what I wanted to write about, I didn't know where I wanted to live, I didn't know, I didn't feel in touch with my writing, number one, and even as a coach, I didn't know what I wanted to offer in terms of programs. So I had a lot of freedom, and the thing is, all the choices that I had, like for the different things I could coach and the way I could put it together, it felt really oppressive. And in that case, freedom kind of felt like a burden. And I settled down and I took a long time to write out some goals to understand what it is that I really wanted for myself. For example, most people will write down something like, I want more money. Well, for me, money in and of itself is not stimulating. Money in and of itself is just paper. But if I have something where I can direct that money, and if I have a relationship with money, then I can put that down as something that stimulates me. So money on my goal list isn't down as money. Instead, it's down as wealth and the opportunity that it affords. Now, because I actually know very little about money, I actually have to learn about money, learn how to invest, learn how to manage money. So it's not just about bringing in more money. It's about actually developing a relationship with money and creating some kind of a real life relationship, like a living, vibrant relationship with money. So I took the time to sit down with myself and analyze all my goals in this way to get a really deep understanding about who I am and why I'm saying that I need things. Another example on my goals is to have I put down before that I wanted to have, to build a business. But I didn't know what that business was, and Lord knows it could have been anything. It could have been setting up another massage studio. It could have been setting up a coaching place, I didn't know. So the point that I'm making is that when all those choices were open to me, it felt like it was almost too much. I had too many options, and so it didn't feel good. And now that I've exercised all the opportunities and gotten very clear about what I want to do, I'm doing much less. So it seems like I'm not as free as I wanted to be, or as I was before. The interesting thing, though, of course, is that all of a sudden I am very free. Now that I've gotten very clear about where I want to be, there are all sorts of new opportunities that have opened up. So now freedom now feels free and not oppressive because I know who I am. So freedom, when it's this is kind of totally making me laugh, because freedom, when there are too many options, when your energy is too spread out, when that's an option that's on the table, it doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good to have that much freedom. It feels much better to have direction and to know where I'm going. I know that there are so many people who would totally disagree with this, but that's just been my experience of it. So now I am in France and enjoying my walks here with the long, tall grasses and the open space and the open road. And I'm moving to Croatia, and I'm going to go there and use Croatia, Zagreb, as my home base. And then I'm going to go and explore all of Croatia, which looks like an amazing country, by the way. Croatia looks really beautiful. It looks like super green, lots of hills, and it's like right on the water. Zagreb is not on the water. Zagreb is the capital and it's inland. However, it's a small nation, and it's a skinny nation. It's kind of fat at the top where Zagreb is, and then as you move down the coast, it gets much smaller. And if I'm not mistaken, it's on the Adriatic Sea. I am so bad. Oh my God, I'm so bad with geography. I almost said I'm so bad with geometry. It would have been even worse. But the fact is, I have to, I'm learning more by studying maps instead of just kind of like showing up. So I'm actually looking at maps and checking out places before I go. I normally just show up and I'm like, hey, I'm in Cambodia. What's that? Hey, what do you eat here? What do you do? I'm actually learning a little bit about Croatia before I go. Not the language, though, which I think is really funny. Okay, so when I went to Russia, it was a very different vibe. Like the way the letters are formed and the way sentences are formed, there's nothing recognizable in the Russian language except for borscht. That's not English. So I've got a lot of work to do to try to decipher the Croatian language. That's going to be pretty funny. These houses over here are really pretty. Yeah, I love these big stone houses with those kind of dark slatey colored roofs. I think that's very traditional here for Normandy. And right, so this is a discussion about happiness. And I think that the ultimate point that I'm making for myself about happiness is that I need a little structure. Just checking out the safety of the roads. Don't want to be all lost in my video and walking in front of cars. Not that there are that many cars here. I think I saw 2 cars since I made this video, and those would have been like the 3rd and 4th cars that I've seen for the whole time I've been on this walk. So, to recap, happiness is about having freedom, and freedom is only free when you know who you are. I really want to hear your opinions about this, because I'm not convinced that people will agree with me. I think that I personally feel oppressed by too much freedom, too much choice. And I think that other people are going to be like, first world problems, girl. What are you talking about? You have too much choice and too much freedom, and that's not a good thing. Well, that's my experience. It is. I want to show you the skyline. It's really pretty. I hope my camera will pick it up. There's the sun, and there's the sky. It's just very pretty with the clouds and the land. And the temperature feels just perfect. Obviously, I'm bundled up, but I'm bundled up at the right level. That's really important. I could walk here forever. All right, so let's let you enjoy the countryside. I wonder what those are. Oh, turnips. I think those are turnips. Why do I think those are turnips? They could be turnips, or they're not carrots, they're turnips. But what with the top like that, maybe that's wrong. I should pull one up. No, I should not. Really is farmland. Open space. Open road. I'll tell you, if I had a 3-hour slot, I would definitely walk and walk and walk. I could walk for hours in this environment. It's just peaceful. That town is Criqueto, and I live back over there. Now this was the road I took before, but I'm not going to take that same road. I want to go a different route, but I don't know if I have enough time because I have an appointment at 6:30. So I have to make sure I get back, and I'm not walking very fast today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get back to my walking. They're getting ready to plant something there. Signing off. Bye for now.